What's up, guys? It's me, Dap Trevon, and let's talk about Moolah and Bankroll Network's new moon. I got in early. Um, I was sitting there refreshing, so I got in early. But first, let's look at the price of the markets and stuff. Um, Bitcoin's looking okay. It's not looking, bad or good. It's looking more better because it's above its 13. Um, but I won't start feeling good until this moving average crosses above, the usual. TRX, um, it's looking okay. It's holding up okay. Um, but I'm expecting it to make some type of triangle at some point, or some type of lower high at some point, whether it be here or back over here. I don't think it's gonna go straight up. I think it's gonna make a lower high and then maybe test it. So there's still time to accumulate. Moolah, I was able to mine like 19,000 up DC last night because the rate was very low and it's getting lower. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and kick, because I just claimed I got like 20,000 in divs. So I'm gonna just go, start back. Because the rate is good, and as long as the rate is good, it's probably a good idea. I mean, I don't know. It seems like a good idea. Bank luck. Okay, so, that's mine. Oh, he got me. Okay, so bank luck. Let's go right here. So what you see right here, this was my setup. This was my setup for launch. Let me mute that. So yeah, this was my setup. Had this open. Now I have a bot going. I'm gonna pause it right now and explain how it works, how I think the best way to play. So obviously the best play, now this is a good example of how to win on Toucan Air when it comes out, because it's the same type of contract and it has a lot of the same features that Toucan Air has. Well, not a lot, but one of the main features that Toucan Air has. So this is a good test to see how to play Toucan Air. So what I did is I went in with 100,000 TRX. When I got in, the price was probably about, looking at how many I got, it was like 44,000 moon. I guess the price was about 2 point something, in the low twos. So I was able to get 47,000. Right now, so if I would have put in 100,000 now, that would only get me 31,000 moon. So that tells me if I do 150, 160 maybe, no, let's just say 150,000. That's how much my moon are worth now. But after fees, it will be less than this. So after I sell and then go to credits and get out, it'll be probably closer to even, maybe. When it first came out, I rolled and rolled and rolled with this bots. The best way to play this is to definitely roll, because of the buddy system. So whenever I roll, this person right here, I'm thinking about luck, but this right here, so say this is me rolling, this roll right here, I'll get the referral for it. So you want to keep on rolling because you always want to be in the mix down here. So I had mine set to roll every second, then I changed it to 30. Then I changed it to 10, then that was too fast, then I changed it to 30. And I think 30 seconds, every 30 seconds roll is a great way to go. And then I have a withdrawal at 120 seconds. So that's iMacros. I put it in my Telegram, so if you're in my Telegram, you can see it. So I was rolling, and I built all the way up to 47,000 moon. So now when you first deposit, your first deposit has a countdown with 7 days to it. You can only sell, it's called dump, but you can only sell 20% at a time. So I can sell this, whatever this is, in 7 days, starting from my first deposit. So in 7 days, there's probably gonna be maybe a few, maybe a lot, but a lot of people are gonna dump. Some people are gonna dump for sure in 7 days from now. And then it'll be like every 7 days, and then it'll be kind of blend after a few weeks. But for the first 2 weeks, every 7 days, there's gonna be like a little exodus where people sell. And that's gonna pay divs. So when people dump, this price is gonna go down, and that price is going down. I'm gonna be getting divs. So I'm gonna do another roll spree on that day, like really, really fast pace rolling, so I can get in the buddy system and get some extra rewards. So whenever I buy or roll, it mints, and even dump, it mints banker. So I've mined 257 banker. That's about 3,000, 4,000 TRX. I've drawn 2.9 thousand. So this was from the bot from really early on. But I've withdrawn about 3,000. It's paused right now, so it's slowing down. So, like I say, it's definitely a waiting game now, because it's gonna slow down for 7 days, and then this might get to 4, and then the dumping happens. Different strategies. For me, I'm just gonna roll, roll. Even though I don't think I'm gonna dump it, because you gotta think, if you sell 20% of, whenever you dump the 20%, I'm gonna cut this by 9,000, and then the next one will be 20% of that. Not the same, not this number again. This number that you dump the next time will be lower. So basically, I want to build mine up, just build and roll and roll and roll and roll, just for as long as I want to, because I don't need the TRX. See, that's another key thing when you're dealing with dApps, is don't need the money. Don't ever need it. If you're gonna be going into something, you gotta put aside 3 to 6 months to say to yourself, I'm gonna just work with this for 3 to 6 months, and then I'll start getting out, because it's not going anywhere. It's a smart contract, right? So I'm just gonna roll and make sure I have enough TRX frozen, so that I'm not getting taxed on the gas. Freezing, you can freeze Tron on Tron Scan. You just go to Tron Scan, click on your wallet. Let me see, should I do this? You don't want to get exposed. Then you click on this, and then you scroll to the bottom and you just click freeze. I go through it. I shouldn't get doxed too badly. Okay, and then you go here and you scroll down, and then you click freeze. And whatever the amount you're gonna freeze half for bandwidth and half for energy. So I'm going over like the smaller steps, because what I've been noticing is in my Telegram and Tuke and their Telegram, a lot of people don't even know like about dApps or how to get Tron or how to freeze or any of that stuff. So gotta kind of start touching bases here and there. So if you're a vet, an OG, bear with me, but it's good that we have to keep on educating. So I've earned another 0.3, 0.01 rewards. So every time I roll, I'm putting myself down here, to get a referral. The more I'm down here, the more I'm gonna get a referral. So the next person that does something, I'm gonna get something. So I mine 0.001 banker, and now I just got this referral. So if I go up here, I should see something. There it is, 0.297. I'm gonna roll, but you don't want to be rolling too much and burning TRX. So I like to let this build to maybe like, that's what I was doing every 30 seconds. I might slow it down to like every minute now. So that you want to see the bot in action. So like, here's the bot in action right here. Record and play. So now it'll wait 30 seconds and roll. So I'm gonna do this, just roll and roll and roll and roll and roll, because I know it's not going anywhere. The only thing is, a week from now, will there be a dump. How much is gonna dump? How much is that gonna bring the price down? I'm thinking that it'll probably bring the price down to about 3, because it might get to 4 by the end of the week. Do I think it's too late to get in? I think as long as you get in, there it goes, starting to roll every 30 seconds. So in 30 more seconds, it'll do another one. So I think as long as you get in before a dump, that's a good way to get in. So getting in now, just know that you're gonna be a while before you ROI now because you didn't get in on that initial pump. So I haven't really did the math, but I know my 47,000 right now my 47,000 moon is worth about 150,000 TRX, not feed. So I'm thinking that I can probably get out. I could probably dump on Saturday, Sunday, dump on next Sunday, dump on next Sunday, keep doing that, and I will probably be profitable. But you have to keep in mind that this 20%, if you start to dump, your maximum potential earnings are now dropping. So you can only profit as much as your first dump, if that makes sense. Because you're gonna lose 20% and it's gonna just eat away at a smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller number. That should make sense. 130 players, 3.9 in the contract. No one's dumped yet, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep rolling. Nice. So I'm about to do another roll with 3. That's a good amount to roll right there. And now I'm back in the buddy. Oh, look at that. No, already 2.9. No, that was old. But yeah, that's it. I think it's cool. But it's definitely a long play. If you have it at all, no matter when you got in, you should just roll, roll, roll. Withdraw here and there. Roll, 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 And yeah, that's it. Peace. Bye, Nick.